Good evening. This is my videotape testimony for Police Reform and Accountability Work Group. Public hearing August 6, 2020. Sign up for testimony is 7:29 till 7:30. All right. This is my video testimony. All right. And this is for you. So I don't want no misunderstanding saying that you don't know what I'm talking about. This is States Attorney. I request the opportunity to appear for a Baltimore City grand jury during the month of May 2016. I am asking the State's Attorney Office to represent me before the grand jury. I am asking for access to grand jury myself per Maryland Grand Jury Handbook. Private citizen. Private individual may approach the grand jury to offer information and or request a grand jury investigation to a particular matter. The grand jury should ensure that the individual is not attempting to improperly influence them and members in the execution of their duties. It is suggested that the request for an investigation be put in writing and presented to the entire body and the state's attorney or assistant state's attorney for appropriate investigative actions. That's Dr. Crystal Francis, public policy expert, reentry coordinator. All right. I asked to access the grand jury about Governor O'Malley's zero tolerance and stop and frisk and the money he was making off of black bodies from 2004 till 2010. I'm a whistleblower on the courts. I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. I blew the whistle on the courts to the state's attorney's office as requested. Right here. So that's the state's attorney's office. Bernstein know about this. Mosby know about this. And nobody's doing nothing about this. I don't want police accountability. I want state's attorney, the police department, and the judges and the lawyers that participate in this. This ain't the police. It's a racketeering and fraud in the courts. And they participating in it. That's my producer, Rob Fix, because I was making a movie about y'all. All right, Governor O'Malley. That's the case right there. This is Senate Bill 374. Senate Bill 374. Senate Bill 374. And you've been denying me this access to the grand jury as well. You've been doing the same thing that Mosby been doing. That black girl magic. This is Senate Bill 374. All right. Baltimore City Circuit Court grand jury investigation. For the purpose, the law relating to the grand jury investigation in Baltimore City, a grand jury can carry out an investigation directed by a judge, a circuit court, instead of directed by. All right, this is your laws, bro. And that's your state's attorney Mosby's office, and that's the date right there. See that? 13 is my lucky number. 6/13/2016. She signed for that. She been sealed into corruption in here since 2016. And this is the Senate bill. Senate Bill 374. You got to do your job or lose your job. You can't continue to protect Marilyn Mosby and Nick Mosby. You can't. You're going to lose your job. That's your job. This is the hearing. This is my testimony. You took property from me. The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle, a 1999 Chevy Suburban truck. Registration number. All right. You owe me for the truck. You owe me for the contents of the truck. You owe me for the computer. You owe me for 13 movies, 13 storyboards. I'm a whistleblower. I'm a businessman. I'm an activist. I'm not a terrorist. It's called entrapment. In Chicago, y'all put tennis shoes in trucks and y'all put them in neighborhoods like around the projects and shit. And y'all let the little boys run up in the trucks and steal the trucks and shit. That's entrapment. I did the same thing to you. I had the evidence inside my truck, the 1999 Chevy Suburban, and y'all dumbasses went inside my truck and took my evidence. Don't get mad. I just used your laws on you. Entrapment. It's a fair exchange. Ain't no stick up without a gun. This says accountability. You are liable, a body attachment, a fine, a failure to obey this subpoena. That's September the 9th. Thursday, 29th of September, 2011. I ain't got my property back. I ain't got my money back. I want my money back, money back, money back. my money back. I want my truck back. The Suburban was insured by was insured by State Farm Insurance. So you got to pay me for the full value of the truck and the contents of the truck. That's your job. That's the accountability group. This is your laws. That's your courts. At the conclusion of a trial, if the defendant is found innocent of all charges, he has to be compensated fully and duly at the convenience of the government. I ain't got to sue you for my property. You got to give me that shit for free. You got to pay me what you owe me. The contents of that vehicle was worth $130 million. You got to compensate me for my losses. The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle. You don't set the price on the contents of the vehicle. I do. Entrapment. It's your own laws. It's your own rules. Them tapes was worth a lot of money. Them videos was worth a lot of money. I want all mine. It ain't no stick up without a gun. You stole from me. I didn't steal from you. Here go your paperwork. Custodial records, Baltimore County Police Department. Custodial records, Baltimore County Police Department. Custodial records. That's juror ID number, all right? Because I asked to go to the grand jury in Baltimore County. I respectfully approached the court. Chief Judge Caucus, Administrative Judge of Baltimore County under Senate Bill 374 as a private citizen. 374 as a private citizen. I can approach the grand jury in writing, and it's right here in writing. 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 I'm a whistleblower and a filmmaker. And I was making a movie about the judicial system. I am Dred Scott. Making a movie about your prison industry. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Social media for social change. Don't you like that thing? I'm going to serve you up. I'm going to cook you up. There goes James Broshini. Yeah, York Road. That's Internal Affairs Division, 2010, case number 1440, Dwayne G. Davis. Y'all came in my house and put guns to my head. Y'all threatened me. Councilman Branch had my SHORTY program. That's the other cases. Them other cases you're going to have to deal with. Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake, DVD. Richard McFeely, the FBI. Mr. Dugan, blocking federal investigation. Movie release, 2/24/2014, Towson Courthouse, case number. See that? Maryland Black Caucus. 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 Larry Lesser, CNN. All right, y'all see that? Getting ready for my trial, and all the videos and letters in front of a grand jury, a federal grand jury. This is where it all started at. You paying attention? You paying attention? I don't want you to say I left you out the loop. Accountability. This is where it started at in 2006. Get Shorty. You got more Shorty than you could stand. That's Gov.O'Malley. That's the Baltimore Orioles. These are the supporters of Shorties who are imploring any appropriate officials in the state of Maryland. In the state of Maryland. We are imploring any appropriate officials in the state of Maryland. In the state of Maryland. To assist Shorty in justice. These are the supporters of Shorties. I was kidnapped by the state in 2007. I went home on vacation, came back on probation, and I blew the whistle. Governor O'Malley left me in jail because he was making money off of us. I was making a movie about Governor O'Malley and what he was making in Maryland. It's the Baltimore Ravens. I work for the Ravens, the Orioles. That's my son. Those the Ravens. See the toilet? That's the toilet you locked me up in Towson for. See the white people? I was using white people for my movie. I was using white people to support Shorties. I started my business with this little barbecue grill right here at the bottom of the hill. You feel me? I started with nothing and created a whole lot of something. See the white people that support me? See the white people that support me? See the white people that support me? I was making a movie about race and racism, and that's 98 Rock. Making a movie about being Martin Luther King because I wanted his job. It's been vacant too long. I don't want to sell sandwiches. I want to make movies. I want to change my product. I ain't going to change my hustle. Commode emotion. I was making a movie about racism. That's the notary public. That means it's certified. That means that goes to the court. The movie about the judicial system. You see that? It's about the judicial system. That's notarized. You got to respect that. The toilet is a political statement. Freedom of speech. A focal point of the movie and the book. Letters design. Rob Fix production. And see the date? Just like the Westboro Baptist Church, dog. You got to uphold my freedom of speech. It's Time Magazine and politics. Obama's inaugural internet call to service. You feel me? It's the Randallstown Citizens for Change. This group, Randallstown Citizens for Change. Urban Influence Magazine. Baltimore, Maryland. See the date? 2009. See who's in the magazine? I'm the president of Randallstown Citizens for Change. You feel me? Go get it. Y'all took my AOL account. These are the members of Randallstown Citizens for Change. DD Shortman at AOL.com. Y'all took my AOL account. If you get all the emails from AOL, somebody going to JAIL. And you're going to be leading the crew. Like I said, the movie was about Gov.O'Malley. And you can ask his security about me. His security know me very well. Citizens for Change, dog. I've been in the streets. Forum and panel cites multiple factors for influence for kids to join gangs. Economic analysis. Unemployment rate. Media. Feel me? Keeping tabs. Family factors. Gangs. Page 113. Lake County Journal. Like I said, I was showing you about white people standing up for black people. Racism 101. Standing up for Shorty, the barbecue guy. Standing up for the barbecue guy. Because he just want to keep racism alive. He want to keep us enslaved. Yeah, the Star Spangled Banner. He stands behind that. The second verse. Like I said, it was all about Gov.O'Malley. Police Reform and Accountability Group. He wrote Zero Tolerance and Stop and Frisk. He put the state in the position that we in. And y'all can't shield it. Public Accountability Group. I need 12. I need 12 as a jury. And like I said, I fed people. And they know my truth. I ain't the watermelon man. They know my truth. Shorties. I'm a caterer. Shorties. Yeah. I cater for 85% of the richest people in the state. That's the Baltimore Ravens right there. And that's my son, Philip. Everybody knows Shorty. And everybody eat off that grill. That's Nancy. That's Shorty. He was telling a story about race and racism. And using my grill to do it. Black, white. And that's the truck you took from me. Feel me? That's the truck you took from me. Old people, young people. They like barbecue. They like barbecue. And I'm going to leave you on that note. It's the good in the hood. It's the positive that I have to bring to the community. So Stephanie Smith, take this as my video. Take this as my video submission for police accountability. And let me testify in front of the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. That's my right as a citizen. Am I a citizen?